Hey, how's it everyone? Marcel here from The Average Runner. I've got a race this weekend. Well, it's Friday today, so tomorrow. It's the 42-kilometer Drakensberg Trail Festival run, starting at Alpine Heath, so super excited and can't wait. So we're going to be leaving in a bit, but I thought I'd show you what I pack and what I prepare in terms of my bag, etc. for the run. So it's about 42 kilometers. Times could vary. Look, this is the average runner, so it's not the elite runner, but times could vary. It could be from, let's say, 5.5 to 7.5 hours in terms of the race. Could take longer. So that's what you need to kind of be prepared about, is what you're taking on the run. Yes, there are checkpoints. You can drink from the streams and fill up your bottles and things like that. But as the average runner, the bag to me is like your life pack. So I usually try to pack as much gear as I can, so I can be self-sufficient on the race. So let's take a look at what I'm packing for the race this weekend. So this is all my gear. Essentially, I've got 2 jackets. They say it's going to be raining, so I've got a rain jacket and I've also got a wind jacket. I'm not sure which one I'll use or not use, but I'll probably decide on the morning which one to take. I'll only take one. Got my buff, got my hat, super important. I've got my bag, and this bag I just got from Decathlon, pretty nice. It's got a 2-liter bladder inside, and then you can carry extra bottles as well in the front, which is great. The race organizers said that we have to take gloves and we have to take thermals. So I've got some thermal pants and thermal shirt. Again, we'll see morning of how the weather's looking. Just got my normal, let's call it my normal trail kit, run kit. It's got a space blanket. Cable ties, super important. I'll definitely recommend you taking some cable ties. My last race, my bag broke, so that was very helpful. And then anything in terms of if you're going to fall that you can just spray on and disinfect. Also taking a headlamp. Though it's only starting at about 5:30, the race. Though it's only starting at 5:30, just take the headlamp just in case, again, to check on the day. Toilet paper, of course. You don't want to be stuck out there and you need the toilet and you don't have any toilet paper. So just a little bit of toilet paper. What I've also got is my nutrition. So what I like is these far bars. There's 2 different ones. One's called Fast Bar and one's called Far Bar. So just look for the Far Bar. And essentially what I've calculated is that if I'm going to run for, let's say, 7 hours, I'm going to need 11 pieces of food, or let's say snacks, to run me through it. So I've got a few Far Bars. Enjoy the salted apricots. It's not a bad flavor. And then I've got some gels, just in case. I've also got this grenade carb killer, just in case I get over these after a few hours and I want something nice. And then one of the best things to use is some anti-chafe cream. You can use Vaseline or whatever. I like to use this one, just to rub it on under the shirts, etc. Because what happens is you're going to chafe on those long runs. Your sweat's going to get like salty, and the bag running against you, you're going to really chafe and it's going to be uncomfortable. This works amazing. I don't know what's in it, but essentially you rub it on and you're good to go. Also, because it's going to be raining, you're probably going to chafe a lot more. I think this might wash off or your shirt will be wet. So definitely maybe see if you can maybe put in one of these bags. Might be the best, or if you've got a smaller bottle, carry it with you, because you're definitely going to need to rub this on if it's raining or whatever the case may be, because you'll need it more when it's raining than when it's not. I use Rehydrate. A lot of people use other drinks and things like that in their larger hydration pack. I try keep it to pure water, and then in this little flask, this 500 ml flask, I'll use Rehydrates. Probably every 2 hours I'll try go through 500 mls with additional of the water in my hydration pack. Some other things that I always carry, let me take it out of here. It's something called Cramp Knot. Tastes disgusting, but it really works. So whenever you have a cramp or whatever the case may be, you can take one of these. I think the taste is so terrible, so you forget about the cramp. Also a nice tip is you can buy these from pretty much anywhere, any store, but what I do is I put certain amounts of snacks or food in these plastic packets. I'll put my cell phone and everything like that in these types of packets. And then I'll probably carry, for the first 2 hours, I'll carry my food in the front of the bag. So it'll be at the bottom of the bag here. I'll carry it here. And then the rest of it will be in the back. So then after 2 hours, it's really easy just to take the packet, swap it out, grab a new one. Also great in terms of when you're running, to have an empty one, and then all of this trash that you're gonna have from eating everything, just keep it in the packet. Makes it a lot simpler for you to chuck away at the end. So just another tip. As you can see, it's quite a bit of stuff that I take on the race with me, but I'd rather just be fully prepared, like have everything in your bag. I've been running with this type of weight for the last 2 to 3 weeks just to feel how it feels on. So prepare with it, because you don't want to get on the day and then your bag's overpacked and you look like you are going to your first day of school with one of those massive bags. So try it on, see how it feels, and then when you get to race day, you can take things out based on what you're seeing the weather is. But again, in the Drakensberg, the weather changes drastically, so rather have more than less. I know it's going to be heavy on the body, and a lot of other runners won't have it, but my suggestion is have it on you, because 30% of the stuff you're going to use on the race, 70% you might never use on the race, but it's good to have. So just something to think about. But again, when you're looking at hydration, I have the 2 liter water, and then I've got the 500 mils with Rehydrate. That's what I run with. And then when I get to, let's call it the points, the water points, then I'll probably refill my 500 ml every 2 hours or so, and then I'll refill my bag. I sometimes don't stop at every water point. It just makes, if I'm carrying everything, then I don't need to stop. But I will, when I get there, I'll walk past it just to cool down the legs and then go again. Yeah, that's about it. Take a lot of stuff, enjoy your next race, and then let me know about any things that you use in terms of, if it's not far bars, what do you use? One of the other average runners, they use more natural stuff like biltong and sandwiches and things. I haven't transitioned to that, but I know based on the race, this works for my body. You don't want to get to a race and now you found a new flavor or something else, and the first time you're going to test that out is on race day. Please don't do that, because it's not going to go well. Rather take what you know and that you've prepared with over the last few weeks. Always makes a better run. So that's me. That's what I pack on a 42 kilometer. Let me know what you do and what you pack. Wish me luck on the race. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll put the race video after this once it's up. And yeah, cheers everyone.